Hi again, Gina from Innovative Edge Processing. I'm going to pick up right where I left off. This is video 3 of them so far. And the last video, we just went ahead and made all the labels. Now we want to start with the description. For the description, I'm just going to literally copy and paste what I currently have. You, again, can change this all the way to how you prefer to do it. But this is just a basic synopsis of the loan. So that way, when I'm in the file, I can take a look at it. I could double check what the broker has here. Lender comp, who's paying the processing fee? Is it the broker or is it the borrower? The loan number, just the major basic information on each file. And then next, we're going to set up the checklists. So for the checklist, I am going to go ahead and start typing in what I use. And the first one is received and processing again. Loans submitted. The next one is approved with conditions. And then I'm just going to go ahead and type in the other ones for you. Request CD and CD sent to borrower, CD signed by borrower. The file is CTC, and then my last one is the file close date. So as you can see in this card, here is my checklists, received and processing, and it goes straight down. This is how I keep track of every step of the process. And then I'm going to go back into each one and add little checklists underneath that, little things that I know what has to be done. So what I do is I add an item. Received and reviewed. So this is basically the loan officer sent me over the loan template, sent me over the Fannie Mae 3.2 if I can't get into it directly through Point Central or Encompass. And then I review the file. I take the basics, go through the 1003, make sure the 1003 is correct and accurate. And then next I register the file. I'm sorry, I can't type today. Viewed all docs sent in by broker or by loan LO or by LO assistant, or just reviewed all documents sent in. Run AUS, sent welcome email. Oh my goodness. You can put to borrower, you can put to real estate agent there, you can put whatever you would like. I have sent disclosures / lender, and then sent disclosures broker. The reason why I have them separated is because in Connecticut, there are some broker disclosures that need to be in the file for their audit, but it's not required on a federal basis. So I do send out just the broker ones to the client separately. And then next is what I put in for a list of the items that are needed that have not been sent over by the loan officer when I was reviewing the file. So basic stuff like on every file, I do obtain a credit inquiry letter. I do ask for an LOX for any addresses that are coming up on the credit report. Sometimes I don't get W-2s, paychecks, or sometimes I get paychecks that are not up to date in the last 30 days, so I do request updated ones. Need from borrower, need from LO, anything that might be needed. I always ask the LO to give me the anti-steering information, so that way when I do the disclosures, I have that information right in front of me. Okay, so now this is the process I have for received and processing. Then I have my loan submitted. When I submit a loan to the lender, I always order title and appraisal. Obviously, I'm not going to order the appraisal until I know that they have signed the intent to proceed. Oops. And that's typically all I do when I submit the loan. And then I'm waiting for the approval to come over. So with the approval, when that comes over, I have a couple items on my checklist. Send approval to the borrower. HOI binder info. So I need to obtain the borrower's information for their hazard policy or their flood policy. This is not for ordering it. This is just that I obtain the information from the borrower. Here is where I put that I actually ordered it. Sometimes on refinances, we need a credit supplement. We need the verification of employment information. Again, just like the binder, this is just stating that I received the information, and then I do ordered. Then I have sent appraisal to the borrower. So again, I can track that I sent that. And then this is a refinance, so I put order payoff. And that is it for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and come back and show you how I work this card again.